I analyzed over 10,000 Instagram Reels across dozens of different niches to decode the algorithm and figure out exactly what's working in 2025. Today, I want to show you what I found so you can start creating Reels that get millions of views, grow your following, and actually convert views into real money. These are just some of the recent videos I posted in the last 60 days that have gone viral, so don't think I'm some one-hit wonder. What you're about to learn today is a result of daily experimenting and learning, so if you want to shortcut that in less than 20 minutes, pay attention. Step 1, understanding the Instagram algorithm. Before we dive into the findings, you need to understand how the Instagram algorithm actually works. Everyone says that the Instagram algorithm is always changing, but nobody asks why. The algorithm doesn't just change because it feels like it. It changes based on the consumers using the platform. The best way to understand this is from the perspective of Instagram. When a consumer opens Instagram, the algorithm has one goal: keep them on the platform. The reason why is because Instagram makes its money from pushing ads on the platform, so they want to maximize watch time and engagement. In other words, they have no incentive to push videos that don't keep viewers on the platform. Let's take a look at one of my recent videos that got over 1 million views. I want you to take a look at watch time, also known as the average view duration. I'll explain how you can get metrics like these later in the video. Now, let's shift our focus to engagement. The most important metrics here are shares and comments. Why? Well, simply put, what happens when one of your friends shares a video with you? You immediately get a notification on your phone from Instagram, which prompts you to open the Instagram app. You watch the video your friend sent, and chances are you're gonna stay on the platform and doom scroll for cheap dopamine, which makes Instagram even more money. As for comments, they simply reinforce that your video is something that's wanted by the consumers. As you saw, my video got a ton of shares and comments. Likes and saves are good to have too, but if you optimize for average view duration, shares, and comments, you'll get likes and saves naturally. To summarize, Instagram rewards content that keeps people on the platform. This is why understanding what drives this is so crucial. Your job is to create reels that Instagram considers highly engaging in your niche. Step 2, the power of view duration. Let me show you what I've discovered about view duration. When I analyze my most successful reels, there's a clear pattern. The reels with the highest average view duration consistently get the most views. Let's take a look at a good performing reel and a poor performing reel. So let's go back to this reel right here, go to insights, and let's check out the average view duration on this one with over 1 million views. So as you can see, this video is about 50 seconds long, and if you go to the insights, you're gonna see that the average view duration was 19 seconds. This means the viewer got past the hook and they got into the value. It's crazy how just a 19-second average view duration on a 50-second video got over 1 million views. This solidifies how important the hook and the pre-value is in the video, which I'll get to later. Now let's take a look at a poor performing video which got 18,000 views, and this one's about 45 seconds long. When we go to insights, what you'll see is the average view duration here is about 13 seconds. So the average view duration in the poor performing video was about 30%, and the average view duration for the high performing video was 38%. This just goes to show that just these minor changes in the first 20% of the video are crucial. And this is true across all the pages I manage, whether it be my personal brand or the faceless pages. Like I said before, Instagram rewards content that people actually watch. This is why retention is such an important metric to focus on. Step 3, optimal reel length. One of my most surprising findings was about reel length. Let's take a look at some of my top performing reels. We have this one, which we already saw. This one's about 50 seconds long. We have this one, which is sitting at around 100,000 views, and it's 38 seconds long. And then we have this one right over here, which is sitting at about 51 seconds. So as you saw, most of them are between 30 and 60 seconds long. Now this contradicts what many gurus teach about keeping reels shorts. Do 7-second reels work? Yes, they still work, but think about it like this. On average, if I posted a 30 to 60 second reel like the ones you saw, maybe 4 out of 10 of them would go viral. But if I posted a 7-second reel like this, less than 1 out of 10 of them would hit. The reason why this happens is simple. By posting longer videos, you are competing with less videos in your niche and have a higher chance of Instagram pushing that video out because there is less competition and less saturation with that type of content. To summarize, longer reels consistently outperform shorter ones because longer reels have more opportunity for watch time and less competition on the platform. If someone watches your 60-second reel to completion, that's twice the watch time of a 30-second reel. But this only works if you're your content is engaging enough to keep them watching. So focus on quality over quantity here. Step 4, the importance of first impressions. There's a critical metric I always pay attention to. It's the key to how many people actually watch your reel versus scroll past it. The reel is always in sequence, meaning people decide to watch the rest after seeing the first 3 seconds. The first 3 seconds of your video, we call this the hook, must grab attention. The hook should be powerful and trigger an emotional reaction. Think about 2 things here. How can you get the viewer to stop scrolling? For example, you can combine visual and verbal hooks. And number 2, how can you convince the viewer to watch the rest of the video? For example, giving some context of some sort of payoff at the end. Delivering this is key, whether you're using clips of speakers, talking directly to the camera, or using a faceless AI avatar approach. Always speak with intensity and conviction. Your delivery must be clear, impactful, and emotionally charged so viewers really believe what you're talking about and build trust with you through your content. One hack you can use is by leveraging proven viral content in your hook that resonates with your niche. Here's an example of this. I call it audience arbitrage.
Make 6 figures purely online as a teenager.
What's crazy to me is that I'm not gonna play the whole video, but you kind of get the point. What I did for that video is I took a viral video already existing on the Instagram platform. I used the first 3 seconds as my hook, and then I got into my video. Now, one important thing to note when doing this is make sure to use viral hooks in your niche. That way you can tie the hook into the value of your own video. In order to verify if you're doing a good job with the hooks, take a look at your average view duration. If most viewers don't get past the hook of your video, it means the hook is your problem. If viewers get past your hook but don't get past the 10-second mark, then that means you have not done enough convincing after the hook. This is what we call the pre-value. Keep in mind here that clarity is more important than speed. Do not rush your video. Do not have a bunch of ADHD edits. Make sure the video is easy to digest since we're catering to all different types of people with different levels of IQ. Like I mentioned, the hook and the pre-value of the video should build anticipation in the video by showing the viewer that there will be some sort of payoff at the end of the video. This keeps them watching and waiting. If you've done this correctly, after 10 seconds, most viewers are already committed and will watch towards the end of the video. In my experience, and the proof is in the pudding, as I showed you, the higher average view duration, the more likely your reel goes viral. This is determined in the first 3 to 10 seconds of your video. Your hook is everything. Once you master this, master the pre-value. I would say that 80% of your energy should go into these 2 sections of your video. Step 5, content that builds following. Another important finding is about follower growth. Not all viral content builds your following. Let's take a look at a real example of this. Okay, so this video got 193,000 views. Take a look at it. Now, this video was about 7 seconds long, but if you look at the insights, what you're gonna notice is that I got 19 followers from this video. Now, quickly, you're probably asking yourself, oh my gosh, the reel got 200,000 views, like why did it perform so well? So really, if you looked at the video, there's a good amount of value in it. A lot of people saved it and some people shared it, but most people commented because I had a call to action at the end of the video. So I did get a lot of engagement on the video, but people didn't really build a lot of rapport with myself, which is why they didn't actually follow my page. This is another reason why I'm not a fan of the 7-second videos, because you can't really connect with your audience in 7 seconds. You're just giving them some sort of value. Even if you look at the average watch time, it's about 6 seconds, which is about like 80 to 90%, which is another reason why the video performed pretty well. As you saw, not all viral content builds your following. Some reels get millions, hundreds of thousands of views, but barely any new followers. The type of content that you should focus on that consistently builds followers is clear demonstrations of expertise, specific and actionable value, and unique insights people can't find anywhere else. Now, as you saw in that video, there was a little bit of value there, but people can pretty much find that anywhere else. People didn't really build an emotional connection with the page to convince them to follow me. This is why I usually focus on those 3 elements in my reels, and this is what actually brings in the cash. An important note to keep in mind is the way that you make money from Instagram is by getting those views to follow you and then consistently retargeting them with content every single day, and eventually you'll get those people to actually purchase something from you. This is called the 7 touch point theory, where the average person needs at least 7 touch points before actually purchasing something. So even if you go viral today, even if you get 1,000 followers, it's still gonna take consistent nurturing. This is why we want people to follow you so they can be in your ecosystem and you own that ecosystem. Think of Instagram like a full-fledged marketing team. We're retargeting people with reels every single day, retargeting them with stories every single day, and eventually they'll break. To summarize, you need to build a community of people already interested in your niche and solve their pain points. If you're not solving their pain points, you're not building trust, and they have no reason to purchase anything from you. That video got 200,000 views, so going viral is pretty cool. You get some awesome dopamine hits, but at the end of the day, we're building a business here, and our goal is to convert our views to cash. Step 6, practical application. Now that you understand these patterns, here's how you're gonna apply them. Create reels between 30 and 60 seconds long. Focus on strong hooks that grab attention immediately. Make sure the viewers are anticipating some sort of payoff by the end of the video, and optimize watch time above all else. Let me show you an example of how I structure my reels for virality. In the first 3 seconds, I used a pattern interrupt hook and I confirmed the payoff. For the pattern interrupt, I simply duplicated myself, and to confirm the payoff, I told people what they're gonna learn, which is how to make $0 to $10,000 a month in 4 simple steps. $0 to $10,000 a month. 4 simple steps in under 60 seconds. The next 10 seconds was me previewing the value. I basically sold the viewer on why this video is valuable and what they're gonna learn. First, create a new Instagram account. You can actually make more than a doctor's salary doing this without showing your face or having millions of followers. I said you can make more than a doctor's salary doing this, which is very true. And then I started giving them the steps on how they can actually do this. Next, pick a niche. And I know what you're thinking, bro, I don't know anything about this. Don't worry, I made it easy for you. Just pick one on the screen right now. So that is the first 20% of the video, which is the most important. And in the middle 30 seconds, I delivered the core content and I gave them the steps. Now, as you see in this video, I did this in an engaging way by using a Blackboard, which not a lot of people use in their content. Now, for the final 10 seconds, I pushed people into a call to action to drive engagement. Comment now and I'll send you a free training on how to get started. I simply said, if you want the full tutorial on this, comment a keyword and I'll send it right over to them, which I then used ManyChat to automatically DM all the comments. Now, as you see, I got over 10,000 comments on this video. And through that, I made tens of thousands of dollars. The structure that you saw consistently outperforms others. And me and my team do this over and over again. I mean, look at Chaso's and Zeta's content. We actually reuse the same scripts over and over and over again in different ways. See, very similar structure, very similar hook, just packaged in a different way. And check this one out right here. It's the exact same video, exact same script, exact same B-roll for the Blackboard, and this one got 666,000 views. Plus, we did it again, this one got 420,000 views. So by using the same script and the same format across a bunch of different videos, we got over 2 million views and tens of thousands of dollars made. And I don't know if you guys caught this, but I actually used Chaso's Blackboard B-roll, so shout out to him. Now, the last important tip I want to give you is to always consciously consume your own and your competitors' viral videos. Look at their video length, their hook, their music, their voice, their visuals, and try to understand why this video blew up in the first place. By practicing this for 10 to 20 minutes a day, you will get much better with your own content. And like you just saw, you can also repurpose high-performing content from your competitors. Mimic their structure, but edit it differently, add new visuals, different pacing, and alternative wording. The algorithm will view it as fresh content while keeping the proven formula intact. And if something worked for you, double down on it. Iterate on your winners. For example, if one of your videos got over 10,000 or 100,000 views, recreate it with different hooks, create better clips. Exactly the way you saw we did it. By repeating this cycle, you'll grow your page exponentially while strengthening your understanding of why this worked in the first place. Now, if you're someone that wants to take their understanding of viral content and use it to start making money, I just created a video breaking down how I've been able to monetize my craft through Instagram pages. This is the exact strategy I've used in my businesses to make over $1.8 million with Instagram last year. And this year is going to be a lot higher than that. The link to that is going to pop up around here. So check that out. And if you want to learn more about my hands-on coaching program for creators, click the link at the top of the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.